Hello you guys, it's Lauren. Welcome back to my channel for the love of. If you are joining me for the first time, I want to say welcome and thank you for taking the time to click on this Spring Empties Part 7. If you're a returning viewer or subscriber, welcome on back. You guys, I hope you guys are doing well. I hope everyone's hanging in there. Today we're going to be doing yet another Spring Empties video. I really don't have much else to do for you guys until my vendor wax comes in or all my other orders come in. So I figured I'd hop on here and do another mini empties video. If you guys watched my Spring Empties Part 6, in that video I did mention that I was going to start saving some of my vendor wax and start doing like dedicated separate videos for those items. Unfortunately, USPS, if you guys follow me on Instagram, USPS has not been the best at getting me my items in a timely manner. So I just don't have that much vendor wax to do a separate video on. This will probably be the last video I do in this format. Going forward, I'm going to try to just do dedicated videos to my vendor wax. So if you guys haven't noticed, in my most recent videos, in the description of the video, I've started timestamping everything. So those of you who are here for just vendor wax, check in the timestamps. I will have when that starts, and then check in the timestamps. I'll have when my regular candles, see what I have, mainly Bath & Body Works candles, which is probably what the title of this video will be, vendor wax and Bath & Body Works candles. So if you guys are just here for Bath & Body Works, check the timestamps, check the description. If you're just here for vendor wax, check the description. If you're here for all of it, just stay tuned and let the empties unfold. You guys, anyways, I hope you guys are doing well. Without further ado, let's get into today's video. All right, so let's start it off with vendor wax. Not that much really. I wish I had more to show you guys. Again, I just haven't moved through too much of what I have, and then a lot of what I have is still coming in the mail. But I do want to share with you what I have used so far. So the first one is EBM Creations. Now I will just throw this out there. The thing I like about this vendor, I said it in my last video too, they're available on Amazon or on their website. They're not really like an indie vendor wax. They're just a small private company, but their products are available all the time. You don't have to wait for like the stores to open up to order or anything like that. More times than not, most everything's available. So that's EBM Creations. This is the Maine Wild Blueberry Lemon Donuts. If you guys are interested in anything from EBM, I'll have in the description of my video. They have a huge variety of scents. This is one of my favorites. There is a coupon code for 10% off. It'll be in the description of my video. I don't make any money off of it, but they were kind enough to set me up with a coupon code for you guys. So this, of all the EBM Creations that I've used so far, is probably one of my favorites. They're really good with having like dupes and things like that. But since I'm kind of on a blueberry kick this season, this one's amazing. It really just smells to me kind of like a donut, but almost kind of like more of like a blueberry lemon scone. The throw on this was actually pretty good. Not the strongest EBM wax melt I've used, but definitely not the lightest either. I feel like if you're a fan of Kringle's Blueberry Muffin or anything like that, I do think you would enjoy this one. I would repurchase this one again. So good throw on that one. Definitely a repurchase for me. And speaking of Kringle, I love this scent. I have Kringle's Blueberry Muffin. Now to me, the Kringle version smells a little more scone-like than EBM's version. EBM, you can kind of get a little bit of like that donut scone vibe. To me, you can really smell in Kringle's version like that crumbly blueberry type fragrance. This is actually like the old style of wax that they used to use. I think all of Kringle's new wax melts come in like a 6-piece clamshell, like a traditional clamshell like this. I actually prefer the older version. I kind of like this style a little bit better. I feel like the consistency of the wax is a little bit different. So would I repurchase this one again? Yes, I would. I've used this one before. I used this last season. I really enjoy the scent. Probably one of my favorite scents from Kringle. Not that I've used a ton from them, but I would repurchase that one. And now getting into true kind of dedicated vendor wax, I have 2 Bathing Garden waxes. This is actually the first vendor wax company that I ever used was Bathing Garden. It'll always hold a special place in my heart. I will definitely order from them again and again. So this was from her, the first collection I tried from hers was the Alice in Wonderland, or I'm sorry, was the Circus collection. This second one is the Alice in Wonderland collection, and this is Knave of Hearts. This was supposed to be, if I'm going to be honest with you guys, this is the one I was the most excited for. It was supposed to be like a strawberry shortbread, yummy bakery type scent. And really what I got out of this was just like a standard strawberry scent. To me, it didn't have too much gourmand going on. I feel like if you like just straight strawberry, give this one a try. Wasn't the strongest either. That could have been my fault because I didn't let it cure too long. These ones I let set for like a week and then I started using them. Wasn't the strongest, but I have been able to use some of her scents and they are strong off the bat, so I can't tell if this was just a lighter scent or not. If you guys have used Bathing Garden's Strawberry Nonsense, I know that one she has out from time to time. That's kind of what this one smelled like. Would I repurchase this one again? Maybe. It just wasn't quite what I was expecting. Not a bad scent though. Again, not the strongest. Now, my favorite one that I got, this is the Blueberry Lemon Funnel Cake. This was part of the Circus collection. This was about 2 months ago or so. This one was really strong and it just smells amazing. It smells like a blueberry lemon, almost croissant, donut, funnel cake. It's just got that blueberry note with a little bit of lemon zest. I get more of like a lemon zest. The blueberry and the bakery note come through more so than the lemon on this one. I don't think this one's available anymore, but if it was, I would buy it again. And then I have, so 2 of these, but they're both the same fragrance. This is another Bathing Garden, 2 of the same Princess Ruby's Tartlettes. So what it was, and if you guys follow me on Instagram, you saw the pictures of it. It was just this cute, like little cupcake tart type thing. She has really darling clamshells, but she also makes really cute molds as well. What it was is it was like a graham cracker, rhubarb pie type fragrance. I've never used anything rhubarb before at all. It was so strong and it was really good. It was the strongest fragrance I've used so far from the Bathing Garden. I actually had it going in the Scentsy warmer right over there behind me, in a open room, and it was filling the room and I was catching wafts of it actually down the hallway. So it lasted for probably, I'd say maybe you got a good 5 to 8 hours of super strong fragrance, then it dissipated, but I was really impressed with how strong this one was. And it was different. It was a rhubarb type scent. I've never melted or burned that before. That one I would definitely buy again. And then my last piece of vendor wax is from Sassy Girl Aroma. I'm finally starting to kind of work my way through some of her products. This one was called Heat of Passion. What it was is strawberry passion and cotton candy. I don't know why I was thinking it was going to be more of like a gourmand type scent. It's really just like a sweetsy, fruity strawberry type fragrance. It was really good. It just, I don't know if I didn't read the scent notes or anything like that when I was buying them online. Really cute mold. It was like this darling, really pretty pair of like lips. I felt bad actually cutting it up because it was so pretty. The throw wasn't the strongest on this one. I did use Sassy Girl's Mulberry Cake Bites, and those were incredibly strong. So it probably just depends on the type of oils and stuff she's using. I probably should have let this one cure, but the scent on this one was nice. To me, it was really just a smooth, semi-sweet strawberry fragrance. It wasn't super sharp, sickeningly sweet. It was just a smooth kind of fragrance. I didn't get much cotton candy out of it. I probably would repurchase it again, but I would definitely let it cure a little bit longer before melting it. All right, you guys, that is it on vendor wax. Can you tell why I didn't do a separate video just for them? If you guys have used any of these vendor waxes I've talked about, leave it in the comments down below. Let me know which ones are your favorites or which ones you guys are burning / melting. Next, we're gonna move on to candles. And moving on to Bath & Body Works candles, the first candles I'm gonna show you, I was kind of on a single wick kick for a little while. They also had a 2 for $20, and then I had a 20% off coupon. So that's when I stocked up on my single wicks. So I've been burning down on these the past few weeks. So I have two right here. I have a vanilla bean and a blueberry pie. I did reviews on all of the ones I'm going to talk to you about today, but I did get the blueberry pie. I actually got two of these. No issues with the burn on this one. I was actually really surprised with the throw, the blueberry pie single wicks. If you guys are looking for single wicks and a strong single wick, I said it in my review, I'll say it again here, this was actually surprisingly strong. So I will wind up repurchasing probably more blueberry pie single wicks as we kind of move through the season. I actually have a blueberry pie single wick going in that hurricane. I did also wind up grabbing a strawberry pound cake single wick. Again, no issues on the burn. This one wasn't as strong as the blueberry pie. This one you probably wouldn't be able to have like in a huge open room, but this was actually really good in the bathroom. You could smell it. It was strong enough. Definitely nowhere near as strong as the 3-wick, but I would buy that one again. I would buy another strawberry pie single wick. The next one I had was vanilla bean. Again, no issues with the burn. I really don't have many burning issues with Bath & Body Works candles, other than sometimes the wax just gets kind of like icky and murky. And I'm happy to report that with this vanilla bean, sometimes vanilla bean can get really icky and burnty. Those of you who have burned Bath & Body Works candles quite frequently, you know certain fragrances just get really icky and they're kind of temperamental. This one didn't do that. It actually smelled like a genuine vanilla fragrance all the way through. So I was really, really happy with this one. I would repurchase that again. No surprise here, but I have a 3-wick blueberry pie. This one burned all the way down, no issues at all. Again, no performance issues with this one either. It didn't get gross. It didn't get burnty or anything like that. I have been keeping an eye on how long I burn my Bath & Body Works candles a lot more closely than I used to in the past. I don't let them burn for more than like 3.5 hours max, and then you just have to put them out or else it's just going to ruin the fragrance. So making sure that I didn't burn this too long, it wound up actually kind of preserving the scent. So I was happy about that. Would I buy that one again? Yes, I would. Now the 3-wick, the 3-wick vanilla bean, you guys can probably see, I could get another burn out of this one. You can tell there's still some wax. I don't know if it's showing on the monitor there. This one did start to get kind of icky and burnt-y, probably because it's a 3-wick. It burns a little bit hotter than the single wicks. I even was careful with this one and made sure I didn't let it burn for like 3, 4, 5 hours, and it still got kind of icky near the end. If I wound up lighting this one up again, it would probably smell gross. So if you guys are getting 3-wick vanilla beans, just be cautious with it. I was really cautious with mine, and near the end it did start to get a little bit icky just on the last burn. I would buy it again though, just because I like the scent. All right, you guys, I have one more 3-wick candle to show you. You guys will remember this one from holiday. This is a praline pecan and cream from Bath & Body Works. I always liked the wraparound label on this one. Cute little snowflake lid. Now, I will show you this one. You can see definitely still has some more wax in it. Same thing as the vanilla bean. Even with watching this one and not letting it burn for more than like 4 hours, it still got kind of burnt-y, icky near the end. And I think that happens with Bath & Body Works candles sometime. So just be cautious if you guys are burning Bath & Body Works candles. I would just recommend don't burn them for more than like 4 hours max. I try to keep mine at like 3 hours and then I extinguish them. It's just going to ruin the scent. But sometimes it's inevitable, especially if you get near the end. So, and I think on the bottom of the candles, they used to say, yeah, it says do not, all capitals, do not burn candle for more than 4 hours. So just keep that in mind. This one had a really good throw. I've always enjoyed this fragrance. It just got kind of icky near the end. Again, yes, I would repurchase that scent again. Just be cautious when you're burning it. And I only have a couple more items to show you guys. I have 3 wallflower refills. These are pretty much the ones I've been using the past couple months or so. This shouldn't surprise any of you. I have lavender vanilla. I've had like a million of those. Nice fragrance, medium-ish throw, really strong off the bat though, and then it really does dissipate to kind of where it's almost unnoticeable. That always seems to happen with lavender vanilla. And then I do also have more recently, I've been using the vanilla bean and the strawberry pound cake. I was super impressed with the strength of the strawberry pound cake wallflower. It was pretty strong. It does dissipate after a while, but I got a solid week and a half, almost 2 weeks of just like very noticeable scent, and then it dissipated. I would definitely buy this one again. And then I did want to give vanilla bean a try. I think I did a post on Instagram about this one as well. Nice fragrance, not the strongest, wish it was stronger, but it's nice to kind of have as like a scent layering. It's just kind of like a backdrop type fragrance. I probably would purchase vanilla bean again for a wallflower, but I definitely am not putting this fragrance in like a wide open room just because it's going to get lost. But it does pair really nicely with any other gourmand scent that you have going on. And you guys, that's it on my empties for today. If you have used any of the fragrances I talked about in today's video, comment down below or let me know what ones you guys are using right now. Before I sign off, I do want to let you guys know I'm on Instagram. So if you're on there, come find me at life, L-I-F-E _ WITH _letter L. I use my Instagram to post a lot of upcoming videos, purchases, hauls, vendor wax, things like that. So if you're on there, come find me. You guys, that is it for me today. As always, I hope you're having an awesome day, awesome evening, weekend, whatever time it is you're watching this video. And until next time, we'll see you later.